Good evening, friends, and welcome to a late night edition of Crime Time with DutyRon and Ed Wallace. You know the drill. We're retired New York City police detectives and 9/11 World Trade Center first responders. Friends, if you like all things true crime related from the police detective's perspective, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get all things DutyRon and Ed Wallace when we go live or upload another video. I hate to do it to you, but we're going to do it again tonight. I didn't plan this. It happened. It developed. Wade Wilson, convicted two-time murderer on death row, Union Correctional Facility in Florida, awaiting the death penalty. Jail phone calls. Kiosk Kristine is out. Jesse/Marie, but we all know her real name is Jessie. This is the girl who's in charge of partially that Fundly account of those crazy Wade Wilson wives. And now they're all fighting. They're all mad at each other because this girl, Jessie, told them that she wasn't romantically involved with Wade Wilson. But guess what? Because of the Freedom of Information Act and the jail phone calls that are being released, this one was just from July or August of 2024. They now find out, and the world now finds out, that Jessie is having a little love romance with Wade Wilson. A special thank you to you guys, the Patreon supporters, the channel members, the folks who positively engage here in all of these live streams. I give thanks and praise to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Without our audience, we have nothing. I want to just thank you guys. We're approaching 350,000 subscribers. So yeah, this is in the Wade Wilson world of these crazy women that are supporting a two-time convicted murderer. Our victims, Kristine Melton and Diane Ruiz, those are the most important people to talk about here. But with this, it's they're imploding on themselves. This Fundly account has got close to 100 G's in it. And we have Jessie. I'm not going to dox her and give out her last name, but this girl, Jessie. Yeah, Tara, we're close to 350K. She's been with us since 20K. But this girl, Jessie, said to Wade Wilson on the phone, "Oh, baby, I love you. And I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to start looking at houses close to Union Correctional so I can visit you and stay. And I don't have to drive 200, 300 miles to see my love and my dear. And I want to wear your boxer shorts and your T-shirts. And I don't think I'm going to ever wash them." We're going to hear her say that in these calls. It makes you want to throw up. And a special thank you to Phone Calls from Prison and Jumpsuit Pablo for doing the reviews on this. But man, when I heard this, let me know in the chat. You guys like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Pump the brakes. What in God's name is this? What are we hearing here? She talked about the conditions in jail and that he wasn't getting his food and extra food. The commissary wasn't working and he was upset. What about our victims? You never hear this girl, Jessie, say anything about the victims. It's all about him. She says that he's a good man. I'm so happy I get to speak with you. And it's just crazy. Jen, no, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Ocean Girl. Yeah, these women are sick. Let's highlight that one. Yeah. They need mental health counseling. I believe they're a danger to not only themselves, but the people that are around them. And I'll tell you why I believe they're a danger. Because their thinking is so skewed that they're supporting this murderer, this two-time murderer who's convicted. This phone call that you're going to listen to here with me is Jessie, who's got hands-on in the Fundly accounts, sending out all kinds of bogus cease and desist letters. This is a girl who's delusional. She's got a sickness because she's cheerleading for this murderer right here. Ocean Girl, I hope you don't mind. I'm leaving your comment up in the chat. She's cheerleading along with these other women for a swastika wearing murderer. Convicted, sentenced to death. There cheerleading for this guy. That makes them dangerous. Because if they're making that decision on their own with their own free will, what other bad decisions are they making? Who's around them that they can make bad decisions for? Are there any kids involved? Are there any adults or elderly folks who are in their care? That scares me. These people are not mentally well and thinking clear, because if they were thinking clear, they certainly wouldn't be supporting this guy. So, hey, I apologize for not being live, and we have a lot of cases we're going to cover, and Ed and I are going to start back up tomorrow with some of the cases that we need to update with you guys. But let's take a listen to this, because this is troubling. And this woman, Jessie, the world of these Wade Wilson wives is now in turmoil. They're deleting accounts. She's deleting social media because she told them that she wasn't sexually involved or romantically involved with this guy. And it sure sounds like to me that she is romantically involved with him. They talk about they love each other. And I'm going to get you an attorney, and I'm going to fight this, and this is inhumane. No, what's inhumane is what you did to the victims in this case. What's inhumane and what is monstrous is what you did to the two victims. Not your conditions behind bars. You're locked up because you are a savage murderer. You don't deserve luxuries and things of that nature. That's not a guarantee. It's not a given. Your 3 square meals, which we're not even happy about that. Your free health care, your 3 square meals. That's what you're guaranteed. Not your bonbons and your honey buns and your Snickers bars and your potato chips and all of that bullshit. Your 3 square meals a day that you provided for in the facility, and your cage that you're in, locked down in, that's what you get. There's no 1,000-sheet cotton thread sheets for you, pal. All right, let's listen. It's before his sentence, but it's after he was found guilty, and that's the cringy part about it, is that it was after he was found guilty on all these charges. And that's what, to me, makes this equally as monstrous, is that the caller, Jesse, knows that he's convicted, that he's been convicted. And she doesn't care. She doesn't give a rat's ass. She's just like, I want to fight for you, tooth and nail. And that's what makes it really crazy, is that she does that. And she says, I don't care. I don't care about this. I want to just continue to support you. And she goes on, man. And let me tell you something. It's disturbing on many different levels, because I wrote down some notes from it. Some of the things that she's saying to him, like talking about, he talks about his attorney calls the guy who was defending him a lazy old bitch. And then she says that she could call Wendy and that she can help her. And that you have, your rights have been violated. Your human rights have been violated. Human rights? Give me a break.
Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Hey, Wilson.
an inmate at the Lee County Jail. To accept this call, press your current balance is $40.60.
Let me know if the
This
audio
telephone
is
call
good.
may be monitored or recorded. If you are an attorney and hearing this message, please hang up and call the Correction Services Division at 239-258-3626. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello.
Wade! Hi!
Baby. Hey,
You hear how happy he sounds and how she's like, Wade, hi.
baby, what's going on?
Hi,
Pretty
my love.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm not doing the best because they
Hold on. Let me put my earbud in. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
What's going on, my love?
Well, they were supposed to clear me this morning from out of this naked area that I'm in, and they came, they talked to me. It's kind of like a situation I had with the people. There was like a little situation, but not really anything crazy. And then like I answered their questions to get out of here. And
no, you're kidding me, right?
I'm not kidding you. And everyone in here, including the officer that's like watching me and stuff, everybody's like, man, this doesn't even make sense. But there's nothing they can do, or nobody's doing anything yet because to keep me here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting the phone now, but this is not how it works. You get the phone 1 time a week on.
Does anybody notice how different he sounds from 2019 with Kristen? How he sounds a little bit more refined here. A little bit less ghetto talking, like has a whole different demeanor with this Jessie girl, as opposed to what we heard from 2019 with Kristen. So granted, he is in for 5 years, so he knows that, this is setting in that, okay, I'm not getting out of here. I'm not getting out anytime soon. I now just got convicted of murder in the first degree ×2. I'm going to either get life or death. He wasn't sentenced at this point, but he knew that he was going to be in for the rest of his life, no matter what, without parole or the death penalty. So this is after he was found guilty. So he's definitely got a different tone, a major league different tone. Thank you to the new members, DB Bentley. Thank you for becoming a member. And Christy, Painter's daughter, thank you for becoming a member. And Mrs. B777, appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you, Joey Brooklyn. Hello, DutyRon and family. Appreciate you, Joe. Thank you for being here.
Friday for like 15 minutes. You get 1 shower a week. You don't get any of your canteen, so you don't eat. And
that's bullshit. You don't get 1 shower a week. You get a shower every other day. Every other day you get to shower. I have the rules. And in the Lee County Jail, you get to shower every other day, not once a week.
That's not legal. How can they physically keep you in there? Your lawyers have to be able to fight for you on this.
Well, guess what? I've done this before with my lawyer, and he's like, I can't do nothing because it's up to the jail. But he needs to understand now that they're talking about keeping me here for more than 1 day, more than 2 days, more than 3 days.
Oh, my God.
They're talking about keeping me here until I go to prison. So he needs to understand that. I already tried to call him. He didn't answer the phone. So the only thing I can tell you is both of their names, and you do.
And he's not in a hotel. He's in jail. You're in jail and you're a convict. You're staying in jail until you get sentenced and put up to where he is now in Union Correctional. And Union Correctional in Relford is not anything remotely close to the Lee County Jail. He's not having a great time in Relford.
Your research, and you try to contact them. And then also I can give you the name of the lady who works for me, that Wendy lady, the medication lady. She's great to talk to if you can get a hold of her.
Does she know anything that's going on right now that they're trying to force you to stay in there?
You're the only one. You're the only one.
Okay, so who should I be contacting now? I have a couple calls, but I'm going to get on this as quickly as I can. I'm my heart is fucking racing right now.
Yeah, listen.
Your heart's racing, Jesse? You're in control with probably others, that Fundly account that has $100,000 in it. Why don't you give that money to the victims' families, the surviving 2 male children of Diane Ruiz, who this monster murdered brutally, and he ran her over to make her look like spaghetti? Why don't you, Jesse, why doesn't your heart beat fast? And why doesn't your heart break for Kristine Melton and her family that was left behind, her cousins, her family who miss her and love her? Give that money to them and let your heart beat in the right place. Not for this demon. This is the face of a demon. I almost don't want to leave his picture up. I want to play this audio without his face there, but I want to remind you guys that this is how mentally ill and sick these women are. And there's many of them. I watched a whole panel of these freaks on TikTok talking about supporting and fighting for this guy. Let me be clear. Let me be clear with you guys. These women are freaks. They need mental health counseling. They need to go see a shrink because they're supporting a 2-time cold-blooded murderer. Where I come from, and in the good people of the United States, we don't support and cheer on murderers. He's convicted by a jury of his peers. He's sentenced. Where I come from, we don't cheer on convicted felons. But these people do.
You're okay, but otherwise, my love, you're okay?
Well, yeah, otherwise, yeah, because it doesn't make sense because, oh, you're only going to let me use the fucking phone once a week on Friday. Oh, you're only going to let me fucking take one shower a fucking week. I don't get to eat no.
Using the phone is a privilege. It's not a guarantee.
Fucking food. I can't fucking text. I can't fucking call, and I'm not in trouble. But you
silenced your victims. You don't deserve to be able to do these things. This is a privilege. It's not a guaranteed right.
Saying, what the fuck kind of shit is that? I've never even fucking heard that. Everybody in fucking jail is impulsive. The fuck's that got to do with me? And so, it doesn't mean I'm always perfect, but Jesus Christ, it doesn't mean you have to take away, like, my fucking...
Yeah, no, that's not right. That's definitely not right.
You can't, like, violate my rights. You can't, like, fucking... This is, like, cruel. It's going to become a thing where it's...
LC, guess what? Wade Wilson, if he's never going to get out, never see the light of days, but if he was to get out, these women that are cheering him on, he will never even... They won't even exist in his world. He'd be like, bye. You helped me. I used you. See you later. I got no time for you. He doesn't give a flying fuck about these girls. You couldn't give a rat's ass about them.
Like, becomes cruel and unusual, like, punishment. Like, absolutely.
Okay,
so,
well,
there's, like, a lot of shit.
I'm going to contact who I need. So give me who's your lawyer's information. So first and foremost, I know, let's start with that, my love.
His name is Lee Hollander, and his number is...
Listen to what he says about him.
Okay.
Now listen, he's gonna listen. He's an old lazy bitch. He's gonna be like, well, I can't do anything.
This is the man who's defending him. He called him an old lazy bitch.
That the jail is doing. He's just gonna. But you need to explain to him. Well, they're not talking about keeping him there for a day or two, and they also said he's not. They're talking about keeping him there for months, and with nothing, with no phone, with no. If he gives you some bullshit response, you're just gonna have to press past him or do something.
Also. Can Wendy do anything on her behalf, you think, or no?
She could help. So her number, you already have it because you texted her that.
I already have her phone number.
By the way,
yep. So they're saying you're not suicidal, but you're impulsive, they're saying. And that they're trying to keep you in.
Yes.
They are keeping
watch. Until I go to prison.
Thank you, Phone Calls from Prison, for gifting 5 memberships. Appreciate you guys both. Thank you. Thank you for these calls. Thank you for... bringing us all the great phone calls and body cam footage that you guys have up on your channel. I'll be obviously linking that in the description. And thank you for the super chat. Also, Barb says, can they keep him in on suicide watch as long as they want? They could keep him on suicide watch as long as need be medically, as long as he or they deem that he's a threat to himself. To self-harm, they'll keep him on suicide watch. That won't be indefinite. It won't be forever, but the prison executive staff make that decision based on interviews, based on what he says, based on what he does, and based on the doctor that he sees and that he speaks to, the cuckoo doctor, based on what the cuckoo doctor says about him. Sister Carol Ann Clark, yes. This guy's a piece of work. Absolutely. I don't know that he's on suicide watch. But what I know is the initial 2 to 3 weeks when you enter a new facility, they put you on watch. It's just a part of procedure. folks.
Like, I still fucking have, Jesse, like, I still fucking have, like, I still have the fucking another case. Like, I could either sign off and go fast or fight it, but I have another fucking case. It's not like I'm going to prison in 2 weeks. How are they talking about keeping me here for months? It makes no fucking sense. I'm over here. I'm naked. I don't have shit. I'm fucking hungry. I can't use the fucking phone on a regular basis.
Are they even feeding you right now? Are they feeding you?
I mean, yeah, just a tray. And I'm literally sitting right here across the...
The trays come 3 times a day, and that's what everybody else gets in prison, Wade Wilson. You're not anything special, dude. You're a murderer. You're a convicted murderer. You don't deserve extras. If you are able to get extras, then that's a gift. But do you see how this guy is like being so demanding? And she's like, oh my God, that's terrible. You could tell that this woman's never spent one day in jail. She's never spent one day in prison. She's never been behind the walls inside a jail. She knows nothing about this. Melly, thanks for the gift. Thanks for gifting a membership. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. This is Jessie. And she's part of the Wade Wilson fan club.
Away from my fucking room, you know, my normal room.
Is there some way that I can speak to her too? Like, do you think I can call her and speak to her about this as well, or do you think they won't even give me the time of day?
Yeah, they won't give you the
really
time
not
of
sure
day.
About that.
Lady, let me let you in on a little secret, you delusional psycho. No, they're not going to talk to you. Who the hell are you? You're just some freak fangirl that's in love with a murderer, a 2-time murderer. That's what you are. They're going to look at you like, get out of here. You're a lunatic. Who are you in relation to Wade Wilson? Oh, I'm just some freak that loves to support murderers. Yeah. I'm sorry, ma'am. What is your relation to Wade Wilson? I'm just a freak that loves killers. I like to support people who take innocent women's lives. I really don't care about these women. I care about Wade Wilson. Yeah. If asked by corrections, who are you? What is your relation to him? That would be your only right answer. I'm just some freak that's interested in supporting this monster. That gets a whole...
Oh, hell no.
And hey, let me ask you, guys, who's behind this? Who's behind this for Jesse, for this woman here?
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Okay, well, let me start with your lawyer. I'm going to try to call your lawyer
Hey,
first.
listen, this is important too. The second lawyer, his name is Kevin Shirley. He has an office in Ponta Gorda, Florida. I don't have his phone number right here on me because... Oh, actually, yeah, I do.
Okay.
He's checking with his jailhouse lawyer right now. He's checking with his jailhouse lawyer. Hey, Rob, hey, could you go to the law library and get me such and such?
White piece of paper right there by the head of the...
Yeah, can I get that white piece of paper? I gotta give it to my my bitch that's on the outside. Jesse, yeah, the psycho that's supporting me, that doesn't even know me, never met me, just called me from the kiosk. You know, she signed up. She drummed up $100,000 for me. Yeah. I need a white piece of paper so I can write something down for this nut bag.
It has my lawyer's cell phone number on it.
All right, I'm gonna hold on.
Can you like tell her that you have like a girlfriend and shit, and that like you are not single by any means?
Yeah, they know I'm not. They know I'm not. It's something like more. I don't know what's going on, but it's obviously clearly like something more than that. And I'm like, listen, it's like it violated my rights because it's like, okay, but this girl.
You know, more than anything, clearly just don't do anything to piss them off any further, right? You know it's not going to help you in the long run here. Let me clearly do some research here. I'm going to blow up your lawyer's phone.
Okay,
and I'm going to let them know that.
Here's the other lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm going to call the lawyer like some nutbag, and I'm going to keep calling him to help you because there's an injustice that's being perpetrated onto Wade Wilson. He's not getting his honey buns and Snicker bars and his stale chips from commissary, and he's lying naked in a cell, and it's just not fair what's happening to him. So I'm gonna bombard the lawyer with my crazy voice and scream that you have to do something for this 2-time murderer. You know, he's such a you're gonna hear her call him a great guy. That's sickening, right? I mean, how many people in the chat are sickened by not just this woman, but by Kristen and all of the freaks that we're going to be hearing from on these jailhouse phone calls? They don't care about the victims and their families. They care about this guy. Zipper mouth, swastika boy, Joey's boy, Mr. I'll just use whoever I can to get whatever I need and then just kick him to the curb. Let me know in the chat what you guys think.
Now, this one is the second lawyer, and he's better, right? Like, he's more...
He is, yeah. I was going to say, he was the one who did all the talking, I think. So what's his number?
His number is... And his name is Kevin Shirley. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody else's contact information that I should have that I should try to reach out to help fight this? Do you think?
Just the lady, the 2 lawyers, and I don't know who else.
Okay.
Thank you,
What
Barb.
I'll probably do is try to call the lawyers first, and then I'm going to shoot Wendy a text message here and see if she can connect. I'm just going to shoot her a text actually right now. How long do you have on the phone right now?
We're good. I'm good.
Okay.
And then,
hi, Wendy.
Just remember, talking to the first one.
I got a question for this girl. I got a question for Jesse.
What are you people? On dope?
You and your friends, Jesse. You and the Wagerkiss Fangirl Club.
What are you people? On dope?
I'm on the phone with Dave right now. He doesn't. Let me see. Are you able to connect with me on the phone about this? I'm going to also try to contact his lawyers, as this cannot be standard protocol. And
the funny
at 239.
Still have the fucking.
He said it's not based on the sense. They
were going.
Maybe I love you. I know your call's about to.
No, whatever. It's like that.
The funny part about this is that all these girls are fighting over Wade right now, because this girl that we're hearing talking, Jessie, and she says her name's Maria, but her real name is Jessie. And again, I'm not going to dox her or anything like that. And I don't encourage anybody to dox anybody, especially, who we're talking about here tonight. Don't, put out their home addresses. I don't encourage anybody to do that. It's not a good thing. But they're all fighting and arguing with her now because she bullshitted them and said, "Oh no, this is just strictly business. I want to help fight his case for him, just like you guys all want to. I have no romantic interest in Wade Wilson." And when he starts doing like, "Hey, what are you? Hey, baby." This is him. "Hey, baby, are you laying down right now?" She was reluctant to engage him, but she was like, "Yeah, I'm laying down." Like he starts to go into sex mode with her. You're going to hear it come up in the next call. And he can't help himself. Of course, he's like, "Baby, are you laying down right now?" And she kind of knows that, oh shit, these phone calls are being recorded, and maybe, just maybe, somebody might hear this. Never thinking, that her girls would hear this. But what's crazy is that this is from July and August of 2024. This is just a month or two ago, this call. So what she wasn't paying attention to phone calls from prison and Jumpsuit Pablo? This girl's a dummy. She's a dodo bird, because she knew that the fucking calls were being reviewed and Jumpsuit doing reaction videos for months and months and months on this stuff. So what did she think? Oh, I'm exempt because I'm cool. I'm Jesse/Marie, whatever the F your name is.
I know.
Okay, no. I'm not saying to make you sad, but that's just a recommendation. They shouldn't have even fucking put me in here, in this place that I'm in for this. There was no reason.
I just don't fucking get how they think that it's legal for them to keep you there under those circumstances right now. I don't understand.
She's got a filthy mouth too.
I'm trying to Google her fucking name too. That was so stupid picture of me as fuck. So
I don't know.
This is insane.
You can try doing them bigger than that. I want to get the fuck out of here. I want to get the fuck
I know,
out of here.
baby, and I know. I promise. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Visit you and see you all day if I'm fucking stuck in here. Can't even fucking see.
Yeah, Wendy said it's probably based on his sentence. She said,
no.
Who's Wendy? Can someone let me in on who Wendy is? Is she another one of these freaks that support him? Has to be, because she's conferring with Wendy. Wendy said this. Wendy said that. I'd like to just get a whole lineup of all these girls. If someone's out there that wants to do something fun for me, make me up like mugshot pedigree, like not the pedigree, not their names, but maybe just make a mugshot of each of them or screenshots of each of these freaks, and just put their first name, and we could like plaster it on one of the live streams and be like, oh, this is the Wade Kiss Wilson fan club. Here's the girls. I would love to have them all compiled together to embarrass these freaks that are supporting a 2-time murderer and swastika ×2. He's got one here on the side of his head and one here underneath his right eye. I would love to just put them on the wall of shame. Here, does your family know that you're supporting a person who ran over Diane Ruiz to make her look like spaghetti and choked out Kristine Melton, an innocent victim, both of them?
I'm going to let your know now.
No, text her.
Yeah.
Text her.
It's not based on the sentence. Yeah, I love you.
Shit. Why is it doing that? I hope it gets better.
I have to hop on a friggin' call. Is this the only time to talk though? No, this is the only time to talk. This is the only Just call me back. I'll get on my other call. Just call me right back. I'll get on my other call and I'll just listen in. Just call me back.
All right, bye.
I love you guys.
Thank you for using GTL.
Oh no, call number 2.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Hi.
Talk to my lawyer. He said he talked to you. But listen, that guy's not going to do a fuck thing. I'm just like,
yeah, I know. Which one? Because spoke with both Lee and Kevin. Lee was no help. Kevin said that he would make calls to see what he could do.
He said he would make calls, and that was after I had to fucking persuade him to do so, and he still does.
Yeah. Did you catch that? I love you. There's going to be a lot more of this I love you bullshit back and forth.
I know. I've been dealing with this guy for a year, and he's a piece of shit. And he's not
I can tell, my love. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kevin said for me to call him back by end of day. He said he was going to try to make some calls. Wendy, I couldn't get on the phone because she's on another call, but I let her know that Lee has not been helpful and that Kevin said he would at least make phone calls.
Right, and I was fucking talking to Lee, and he's like, I finally convinced him, or so he claims, that he'll make some calls to the jail, and he's like, well, it's 3:30 now, so I'll do it in the morning. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, I fucking can't with these people. I fucking
no wonder he fucking lost.
I'm like, my heart is racing. I was sassy with him too, and I was trying my best to keep my cool, and I'll tell you when we have more time.
Is this the second time we heard her say her heart was racing? I mean, is this the second time around for her? To hearing her saying my heart was racing? What's your heart racing for? Get a grip, lady.
But I was arguing with him, like, politely, not trying to be mean, but I'm like, this is your job, and you're being fucking paid a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah, because everything,
lawyer.
Because all his fucking answers are, no matter in any situation.
Oh, I can't override it. No, but it's not.
Exactly.
This cannot be legal. This cannot be legal. And I already looked up some inmates' rights. I already looked up some inmates' rights, more or less. Lawyers.
Guess what, lady? It's legal. He's in jail. He's in the Lee County jail. He is already convicted. He has been found guilty of murder of Diane Ruiz and Kristine Melton and is waiting death or life in prison without parole. He got the death penalty August 27th, and this is in between August 27th and going back to his guilty verdict. So she knows that this mother effer is a murderer and has been convicted. She's fighting vigorously for him. Shame on you. Shame on you. The whole world's watching.
Lawyers too in Florida. So worst case, if I'm not getting anywhere with them by tomorrow,
contact one of them.
Worst case, if I don't get anywhere with them by the end of today, I'm going to contact one of them and at least try to get a consultation to see what options we have.
You have no options, lady.
Because, like I said, this it can't be legal for them. Yeah, and that's what I don't understand. Like I said, that's where it can't be legal.
I can only have a shower like once a week because I'm impulsive. I can't eat.
Yeah, I know.
I can't eat food because I'm impulsive. What does any of that?
I know, my love.
You get 3 meals a day. Shut that hole in your face, Wilson.
Exactly.
Now, if there was like legitimacy,
I'm just grabbing my laptop. I'm so happy that you were able to call me back. I've been having like talking anxiety about this.
Yeah, no, you're good, baby. Did you tell Wendy? Did you ask her also, Wendy, if she has clothes and stuff for you to?
Yeah, she responded back and said yesterday she was going to mail them out for me today. So I'm assuming she mailed them out. I know. I'm really looking forward.
Wait a second.
But baby, you're more important right now.
I hope she has your right address. We only got one shot.
Yeah, she did. I gave her.
Baby, I hope she mails them out to her. I hope she mails. But you're more important. This is where she talks about wearing his clothes, and she doesn't want to. I mean, how many people in chat have seen this? I just want to get an idea. I think most of you, I would say 90% has seen and heard this through either phone calls from prison or Jumpsuit Pablo. He did a great review of this tonight. It was funny as hell. But just curious, by cheap people in the chat, put a 1 if you heard this already, put a 2 if you haven't. I saw a few people, ATS News said no. But I think most of you guys have seen it. I'm a first. I've been busy. Oh, okay, cool. So some people haven't, but I think a lot have seen it through Jumpsuit. 1's for if you've heard and seen it. 2 if you haven't. Sharon hasn't seen it. Thinking for myself, a couple people haven't. All right, she goes on to say, and it's gross. She goes on to say that I don't think I want to wash your T-shirts. I'm gonna wear them from now on. And then she says she's going to stick her head in his underwear.
Oh, hell no.
For my address.
Okay, so she should have done it then. She did it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I let her know, and she had just texted me back because she couldn't hop on a call. She's like, well, Leah's aware. And like as I told her, I said, well, he's not being helpful. So I called Kevin and spoke to Kevin. She said, oh, okay, good, with an exclamation point. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yes, I asked him, he wasn't available, Cherry. He's with his girlfriend. So I was out with my wife all day. We went to the beach. I had date night, 10 o'clock p.m. She's getting ready to go to bed. But I did ask him, and he just wasn't available.
Fuck, baby. I'm so sorry you're stuck in there.
So you, listen, yeah, no, it's okay. So I'm going to see what happens tomorrow, but you're telling me just to keep my cool, right? Tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Then let me ask you this: what if tomorrow comes and they're like, yeah, and
well, that's where I'm going to contact the inmates' rights, baby. That's where I'm going to contact another lawyer and see what options.
Inmates' rights, baby. Do you hear how sick this woman is? This is where inmates' rights come in, baby. And nothing. She did nothing to help him here. By the way, she did nothing. Ungats, a big fat nothing. Inmates' rights. What about the rights of the families and the victims that he killed? What about those people? You don't care about them? Wow.
Should we have for you?
So you're telling me to just keep my cool the whole time?
I think I don't know what's going to be the best. I feel like that's going to be the best.
I hate to give this woman a compliment, but she's much better at advice than Kiosk Kristine. Remember, Kiosk Kristine told him, go talk to the news. Tell them everything. You got to tell them so you're going to be free. Do your interviews with as many news outlets as you can. Tell them your story. At least she's telling him to just remain calm. That's the best piece of advice I think that anybody's given him so far.
I feel like if they at least see that you're trying to work directly with them, right? So think about it. If you're trying to be compliant, they should see that you're trying to be compliant with them and that, you're not trying to argue. You're not trying to make a big deal. Ultimately, you just want to be released and you'd like to go back to yourself so you at least have your items available that you have there.
Like how I can't even have you like visit.
I got to give it to her. That was sound advice.
In my room, and we should be like.
I know, baby. Baby, it's okay though. It's like I said, we're going to get there though. Okay, we need to focus first and foremost on getting you out of there. And like I said, I think the best. Anybody
repulsed that she calls him baby over and over again?
The best way of getting you out of there is you acting as compliant as possible with these people right now, because any form of non-compliance is what they're coming after for you. And then they're going to say, well, he's being difficult and this and that. And it's not the case. I understand your why, like I said, for getting frustrated and not wanting to speak with them. You know, they should definitely warn you if they're bringing other people into the room as well, too, that you don't know.
Right.
But like I said, I feel like just being as compliant as possible with them right now is going to be your best game move.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yes, I think you're right. Definitely still try to maybe call Wendy.
That is, right now, up until now, that is the best piece of advice anyone's ever given them. And I really hate like heck to give this girl any credit, but right there, that little exchange, by far the that I've heard anybody's given them advice.
Again, though, I think you should talk to her on the phone. She's really cool.
Yeah, no, I know. Like I said, I'm going to probably shoot her another message. I know she had a call. She said 3. I don't know what time it ended by any means, but I'm hoping she'll call me afterwards.
Okay.
So like I said, right now I'm just trying to figure out who the more information.
Okay.
But stand line. It's not like I don't want to talk to you. I want to. Just hearing your voice makes me feel better right now.
Let's do both. Yeah.
Just hearing your voice makes me feel better. Is anybody grossed out by this woman?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, I'm
okay.
right
Okay.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
You too, baby. I can't wait to fucking.
I feel so bad.
I gotta figure out.
Did he say something dirty there? I can't wait. I got to get this back. At 16:04. Did he say I can't wait to F you? I hope not. Hold on. Did anybody else hear that? Did anybody, did that sneak in? Jesse-Marie. Ta-da! She says she was just his friend. Coral. Thank you, Coral. Coral from TikTok. Coral and Dexter here. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I call it super love. She said Jesse-Marie. Right? Her real name is Jessie. But she calls herself Marie. Ta-da! She says that she's just a friend. I think he says he can't wait to fuck her here. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna put my earbud in and pump up the volume. Let's listen.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
You too, baby. I can't wait to fucking.
I feel so bad.
He did say that. He did say, I can't wait to fuck you. Hold on. Why am I getting so excited about that? That's ridiculous. But it proves a point. Let's listen together. I got to put my other earbud in. Hold on a second. Let me reach down my shirt. I got to get the second side to this. I got to hear it in stereo. Who heard him say that? Yes or no in the chat. Just put a yes if you heard him say, I can't wait to fuck you. And put a no if you think he didn't. I got to get this other. How did it go? Yeah, he's a pig. Hold on. Here we go. Shit. Put it all the way back. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, I'm
okay.
Right
okay.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
You too, baby. I can't wait to fucking.
I feel so bad.
I gotta figure out.
He says it. He said it. Can't wait to fuck you. What a slob.
I wish I could get you out of there.
We're gonna do it. What? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that happen.
I know.
They're not gonna keep me in here. They're not gonna be able to keep me in here.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm just trying to figure out who the more information.
Okay.
But stand line. It's not like I don't want to talk to you. I want to. Just hearing your voice makes me feel better right now.
Let's do both. Yeah, I'm down. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, I'm
okay.
Right
Okay.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
You too, baby. I can't wait to fucking.
I feel so bad.
I gotta figure out.
I wish I could get you out of there.
We're gonna do it. What? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that happen.
I know.
They're not gonna keep me in here. They're not gonna be able to keep me in here. I mean, literally, it's so stupid too, Jesse, because like right across from me, I can see my actual room right there with all my shit there, and, like my food and like my fucking bed, and yeah, and I'm like right across the way in a similar same cell, just that has nothing in it, right?
Well, let me say for MAGA puts in the chat, why does the prison allow this talk? Did anybody hear the 3 phone calls of him talking to the girl from Germany? As Coral said on her TikTok, it's one of the most shittiest calls you're ever going to listen to. There's 3 of them, and I'm uploading them onto my Patreon. For everyone who's part of the Patreon, you'll get to hear it. I'm not putting it as a price tag. If you want to go and watch or listen to the gross calls, Phone Calls from Prison has it on their Patreon. I think it's only $3. But I'm uploading it for all of my OG Patreon people who have been supporting and have been part of the Patreon for years and years and years. But I put it on with a disclaimer. If you listen to it, you may never be right again. It's 3 grotesque phone calls, and he talks about all kinds of really gross anal sex involving feces and I mean, I didn't want to go into it here. It's really nasty, and the jail allowed that gross stuff to go on, and it went on for a long freaking time. It got a whole
hell no.
And I had to call the cops after I heard it. I did one of these.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
So it's like, I'm just so confused. It's like, okay, do you know? Put him back in his room. It's 3 feet away. Give him all his shit.
Yeah.
You know? Just because.
I'm just happy you at least got the phone to call me. God, I'm just so happy about that.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to get it tomorrow too, like for a little while, at least like at the daytime. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if I'm like cool and stuff, I'm good with the officer.
I know, but I'm hoping.
Gigi, are you here? Says Deborah Barron. Gigi, are you here? Hold on a second. Let me get the megaphone. Ready?
Gigi, are you here? Oh, that sounds creepy.
Gigi, are you here? Gigi, are you here? Gigi.
I'm going to get you fucking out of there before then. Fuck.
Well, let's see.
I know, that's why I'm trying to keep on top of your lawyers to see. Lee, I sent over the information, gave me, like I said, the person's name, or their position, stuff like that. Kevin said he'd make calls, and I'm going to call him before the end of the day. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I can fucking call at this point. So I'm trying to fucking find some contact information.
And it sucks so much because guess what? Guess what I want to do?
What?
I just want to go back to my room, and I just want to call you on the tablet, and be laying in my bed, and then I want to get it.
Here comes the dirty filth. This is the most uncomfortable part about this whole call, because you can actually sense that she's like, oh no, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do some of the nasty, dirty shit that I heard him do to Kiosk Kristen and others. Because I heard those calls from Phone Calls from Prison. Now he's doing it to me. Oh no, what do I do? Oh shit, he's gonna go back to his cell and get in his bed.
Guess what I want to do?
What, baby?
I just want to go back to my room, and I just want to call you on the tablet, and be laying in my bed, and then I want to get the other tablet, and I want to look at your picture, and I want to do stuff with you.
I know,
That's what I want to do right now.
I know. I want to do the same thing.
I just really want to do.
Oh no.
Really dirty, sexy things with you. Hey, isn't it nice that even despite this, like I'm thinking about.
Yeah. You're so funny. I love that this is what you're thinking about. Fuck.
Oh, well, let's see.
I know, that's why I'm trying to keep on top of your lawyers to see. Lee, I sent over the information you gave me, like I said, the person's name, their position, stuff like that. Kevin said he'd make calls, and I'm going to call him before the end of the day. I'm just trying to think if there's anybody else that I can fucking call at this point. So I'm trying to fucking find some contact.
He gets tired of her bullshit, and that he's like, let me change this to dirty, sexy stuff. But she didn't buy it. She didn't bite.
Information.
And it sucks so much because guess what? Guess what I want to do?
Here we go.
What, baby?
I just want to go back to my room, and I just want to call you on the tablet, and be laying in my bed, and then I want to get the other tablet, and I want to look at your picture, and then I want to do stuff with you.
I know.
That's what I want to do right now.
I know. I want to do the same thing.
I just really want to do really dirty, sexy things with you. Hey, isn't it nice that even despite this, like I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
I hope this woman's not married. I seriously hope, for the sake of her husband, that she's not married, because then he's going to have to hear this. So I'm hoping that this lady's not married. I don't know shit about her, but I do know that she's a bad person because she's supporting this scumbag. But I hope she's not married.
You're so fun. I love that this is what you're thinking about when you're fucking stuck in there right now. And I love you for that so much.
She said, "This is what you think about. You're so crazy, but I love you for that. This is, you're stuck in there, and this is what you're thinking about, doing dirty, nasty things to me, and I love you for that." She's saying, "I love you, Wade, because you're locked up for arguably the rest of your life. You're awaiting 2 sentences: life without parole or death, and you wanna go back to your room and do dirty things with me. I love you for that."
I just, fuck, I hope you're not fucking stuck in there, man.
Me too.
Like I said, no matter what, if I need to, I'll get another lawyer's opinion on this and try to figure out what we can do.
It might come to that. It may very well come to that.
She said she was going to get him another lawyer to help him. Whatever. Tara, thank you for gifting the memberships. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone who's in here and supporting your super chats, your memberships. Thank you for being here. Rosemary J says, sends in 5, and she says, "That DutyRon, thank you to DutyRon for staying with calling out these deviants." 100%. You know how I get down. You know how I do it. Barb easily, they can keep him in an online one. Yeah, I answered this already. Can they keep him in a suicide watch as long as they want to correct? No. It's until it's necessary. Melly, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the super sticker, and the gifting of the memberships. Jem, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that. Morzy66, thank you for gifting 5. Barbara, thank you for gifting 5. You're awesome. Thank you again, Jem, for the $2. She says, "Can you imagine being the woman who donated $25K, right? She's got to be feeling like the biggest idiot on earth. You could have donated that to children's cancer or one of the families or both of the families. You could have done so many other things with that $25K, but you gave it to these dummies who are going to, as we're going to hear, Jesse is going to talk about buying a home and getting another home close to Wade Wilson. How crazy is that? Barb sends in the $10 super chat and says, "DutyRon, she was the blonde at the defense table." She was the blonde. No, I don't think so. This is not her, the blonde at the defense table. Jesse is not that blonde. That was one of his attorneys at the defense table. Thank you, Coral. I think I already said that here. Beamer 650, member for 7 months. She says, "These are the worst kind of people." I agree wholeheartedly.
I know,
but like I told you though, like honestly, Kevin is like could be very helpful sometimes, and then don't forget about I have my other lawyer that's very helpful too, Malcolm.
Yeah, I think I was going to give it at least a little bit more time, because again, I'm also like, I want to reach out to people, but I also want to try to let them do their jobs as well and not make things stickier or messier by me calling. So I was going to try to call and talk to the director of nursing, but I'm like, it's probably not best at this time. I should probably just see what his lawyers come back with first by the end of the day, and then
I agree.
Kind of take it from there, because I don't want to mess it up more.
Good decision. Very good. Very, very good decision. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, the stuff that I had Wendy get that she was going to ship to you.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank God.
She shipped that to you yesterday, baby. But there's actually maybe 2 or 3 outfits in there. 2 suits, 3 suit jackets. Yeah, 2 or 3 pants, 2 or 3 shirts, a bunch of the ties, both my pairs of shoes.
Oh my God, it's a lot then. I'm excited to get it.
She's excited to get his clothes. She's excited to get it. But wait, there's more.
You might need more than one body pillow. I want a couple things dressed up as me, and you can snuggle with. I want to see your whole bed just snuggling with me. I want to see you snuggling in all my shit, all my stuff.
I will be. Trust me. I'll be sending you all the photos of it. So,
I will be snuggling with your dirty, stinky clothes that you wore and put in a box that you wore to trial, in and out of filthy, disgusting jail cells. The cells behind the courthouse where he was, disgusting, dirty. It's got piss, feces, urine. Piss and urine, one and the same. Those clothes that he sat on, those dirty benches inside the holding area behind the courthouse, behind the courtroom, and on the prison bus transported from Lee County Jail to the courthouse. She wants to sleep with those clothes, and she talks about not wanting to wash them either. It gets really creepy and weird here, guys. Buckle up.
Put my shirt on, baby.
I am. Do you think you can call me back now?
You might need more than one body pillow. I want a couple things dressed up as me, and you can snuggle with. I want to see. I want to see your whole bed just snuggling with me. I want to see you snuggling in all my shit, all my stuff.
I will be. Trust me. I'll be sending you all the photos of it. So,
you gonna put my shirt on, baby?
I am. Do you think you can call me back now or no? If you can't, I understand.
Well, I can, baby. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing too.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Can you put money on my books, please? Can you put money on the? Could you put your money on the key?
What?
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you
Don't
more.
fucking hang up. I love you more.
Thank you for using GTL.
Oh my God. They continue with this clothes thing after this.
Hi, love.
Hi, baby. I'm calling
I'm
at
sorry.
all the wrong times.
No, I was trying to answer.
Did she say hi, Mom? I mean, you can't go by the closed captions here, but it sounded like she did say hi, Mom, but maybe not. Is it hi, hun?
Hi, love.
Hi, baby. I'm calling
I'm
at
sorry.
all the wrong times.
She said
No,
hi,
I was
hun.
trying to answer. So the issue is sometimes when
She said hi, hun.
you call, it's just blank. Like there's nothing there.
So you've been trying for the whole time?
I've been trying to answer your calls, and then when I answer, there's literally nothing that comes through, and then I hold on, and I'm like, well, there's little.
All right, before we continue with this, this super chat again, Brothers in Blue, Dog Mom, $5. Thank you for that. She says, my dad was a state trooper, killed in the line of duty. I appreciate everything you do. Line of duty families get the utmost respect from not only myself as a retired NYPD detective, but all great law-abiding human beings. Our line of duty, our Gold Star families, military families that their loved ones pay the ultimate price. Freedom does not come free. And I salute you, your family, your dad, and everyone in law enforcement who's lost a loved one to violence. The job is not an easy job to do. So thank you for that. Much love and respect to you and yours. A Gem says, cringe question. What are the conjugal visits like in prison, DutyRon? What, who, what, how, asking for a friend? It varies from facility to facility. So I can only go by New York State, and some of the state prisons allow it. But not with just anybody. It's, you know, it's got to be, I believe, and I could be wrong. It might have changed, but in the state of New York, it has to be, you have to be married, legally married to that person to have a conjugal. So I don't know about the state of Florida, so I don't like to talk on places that I don't know. So
Nothing coming on here, so I'm just gonna hang up.
I love the asking for a friend part.
I guess.
And that's why I didn't call. I didn't call like directly right back because I just assumed that you were working or something. Like I really.
Oh no. Yeah, you're cute. No,
I'm like, well,
sorry,
wait a little bit, 5 minutes.
Yeah, no,
I can't wait too long either.
Call my ass right back if anything. But no, it's just like
a lot
I said,
more than I want to do to it than just that. But yeah, sure I will.
I told you that though. That sometimes when you call it, if I answer and then it cuts off, it's because I'm not. Nothing's coming through.
Okay, I got you, baby. Okay, cool.
So I found that. I'm good. I found that.
Listen. That's good, baby. But we both know Lee's not doing shit, so he's out of the game.
I know.
We can send him 1 + 1 = what, and tell him it's 2, and he's still gonna act like it's too hard to figure out. So
Yeah,
I have to know, right? Like legit.
Yeah.
So what about the? Did you talk to Kevin?
I called him. He did not answer, but then I had texted him with the information.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I let him know, like, this is. So I'm hoping he calls me back, though. But you know how these people are. Like, they were very concerned about not working after hours. So.
They are. Very, very much so. Correct. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's nothing on your end or anything that clearly they haven't told you.
Once 5 o'clock comes around here too, it's dead on my side too, because only thing that ever happens is during the daytime. Nighttime, you just settle in.
Yeah, I
From
figured.
jail,
So
5
I'm
after,
sorry, love. I wish I could have gotten me out of there tonight, but.
Get me out of here. I know.
We don't want you to be in there. I don't want you to be in there.
Get me out of here.
You've tried to break out yourself once. Now you're asking her to break you out. Remember, you caught more charges for doing that, so it's not a good idea.
I love you. You're good, girl. You're good, girl. You're so good, baby. As long as I got you, doesn't matter what the situation is, baby. Like I said, you're my girl, and I'm real happy about everything. Don't be sorry about right now. We'll figure it out, all right? We'll make it work out.
I know. I just feel bad because I know how uncomfortable it's got to be for you right now, and that's the biggest thing. I just want you to be at least comfortable. Like, I know your situation's not great, clearly, but
I want you to be comfortable. Your situation's not great. You know, you did kill 2 women. You are a convicted murderer. You've been found guilty by a jury of your peers. I'm well aware of that, but I want you to be comfortable. You know, that's just the kind of gal I am. You did murder 2 fellow sisters, 2 women, 2 of my fellow sisters, and human beings. But I want you to be comfortable. This is a good person talking. This girl is a human piece of garbage.
have you comfortable, make you feel better.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So what have you been doing though? Otherwise, what have you been doing?
I love it. I love it. Julia, I love you. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. The title says Wade Wilson's new jail call. Kiosk Kristen is out. Meet Jesse/Marie. And on the screen here, it says Wade Wilson's jail calls.
I did have to catch up on a little bit of work. I had a specialist that called me just about some questions. It's hard to say, but yeah, I've been really honestly just doing that, and then I took a shower. So.
Nice. Oh, you took a shower?
Oh, this starts him going here. Julia, I was just joking with you. I love that you're here, and I love that you asked that question. Thank you for being here.
What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once she said she took a shower, that was it. Did you hear how the tone of his voice changed? This perverted freak.
Was your butt all wet? Your butt was all wet?
Is your butt
Man, I just want to spank that thing while it's just covered in water. Just one good time. What? Damn it, man.
Yeah. Now I'm just relaxing, and I was trying to figure out. Nothing sounds good for dinner tonight, so I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, honestly. Nothing really sounds good because, like I said, I lose my appetite when I get not even stressed. Like I said, I don't like. I just want to get you out of there. So like I'm trying to build up an appetite because it sounds good.
Okay. Well, now hold on. Now listen. When you make stuff to eat and whatnot, there's space and whatnot to do that in the RV.
There is. I don't really use it though.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I just go into my mom's house if anything.
Right, just easier, probably better, more space. Right, just better way to do it.
Exactly.
Okay, for sure. Ross, what's up?
I think I'm gonna start. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I love it when he talks to the girls, Kiosk Kristen. It doesn't matter who he talks to. He always has another conversation going on the side. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Billy? Hey, how you doing?
No, I was just saying what's up.
I was gonna say, I think tonight I'm going to start looking into some houses. This is kind of preemptively. Clearly, I think we know where you're going to be transferred at this point.
Correct. We do now, don't we, baby?
Yeah.
So we're talking Union, which is in.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Where is that? I don't
somewhere in northern. It's not too far from Jacksonville, I think.
No.
What city?
Railford.
Where is it?
Or Rayford.
Oh, it's in Rayford. Oh, Rayford. I got
it's not far from Lake City. It looks like in Gainesville.
It's in Rayford.
Are you yelling at someone?
Rayford.
She just snorted.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Rayford, which is also Stark, like Stark, Florida. Stark.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's near Stark. Yeah, near Stark.
Oh, Gainesville. Oh, my guy over here said it's close by Gainesville.
So I'm going to start looking into some houses though and just kind of price out some stuff to see what I can afford.
Okay. You got it.
She's searching for houses, and she's in charge of the $100,000 in that Fundly account. Gee, I wonder how she's going to buy the house that she's looking for to be close to Wajicus. Yeah, there was the Breezy calls. There's 13 of them, and he does the same thing with Breezy. Obviously, this call is unique to all of the women, but he does the same shit that he does with Kiosk Kristen with Breezy, but just on a little bit of a different level.
Will you keep me in the loop? I want to know about what you're finding.
Of course I will.
Yeah, let me know.
Of course, my love. I'll make sure I send you some photos too of places that I eventually look at and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
Probably just gonna start off a little bit. I'll probably start off a little bit smaller and then clearly get a bigger house if I need one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That sounds like a good plan.
If we have more kids to follow it.
Yes.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Yeah, no if. A few for sure. You already know what's coming. We've spoken on it. Yeah, we've spoken on it. You remember that one time? Remember that one time you were like like not that long ago, you were like 4 or 5. I'm like 5. Yeah,
I know. I just keep getting raised up.
There's no guidelines, Jem. Good question. DutyRon, I know you're not an attorney, but don't you think that if she used the money for anything other than the Wade, she could be sued? Maybe, maybe not. There's no guidelines. That money is to be collected. The same thing as a GoFundMe. Listen, I had a GoFundMe that was created by a father who murdered his son. He collected $13,000 in that GoFundMe. We don't know what happened to it. And that was when he wasn't a suspect, and it was in the beginning stages of he starved and froze his son in a garage out here in Long Island. And it was the Thomas Valva case. And his father, Michael Valva, who's in prison for the rest of his life for the murder of his son, he started a GoFundMe for his funeral expenses. And it gained 13 G's. Nobody knows what happens to that. So I don't think she could do it now because the cat's out of the bag. But I'm not saying that she was going to steal it, but listen to what she's talking about here.
Hey. Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. No if. A few, for sure. You already know what's coming. We've spoken on it. Yeah, we've spoken on it. Remember that one time? Remember that one time you were like like not that long ago, you were like 4 or 5. I'm like 5. Yeah,
I know. I just keep getting raised up higher.
Hey, it's like after 5 or 6 days, like 4 or 5 days, like say that number again and mysteriously goes up by 1.
Yeah, I know, right? It just keeps going up by 1. I told you that I end up having to get my tubes tied or some shit. Like, I'm going to have to get the shit tied up, so like we have to stop.
I wound up getting my tubes tied.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
So funny, babe. But yeah,
I love you.
You know what you should make? I love you too. You know what you should make? I don't know, like some chicken or something. You like chicken?
I do. I'm a chicken nugget girl, so I have some chicken nuggets in the freezer. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna eat my feelings tonight and do chicken nuggets and some mac and cheese.
Oh, you're doing that whole thing?
I think so, but I'm like trying to convince myself to eat healthy, but I'm also like, no, don't eat healthy tonight. Just enjoy yourself.
Tonight sounds like, eat healthy, but tonight sounds like a good chicken nugget, mac and cheese night. That sounds like a good night.
So basic. I can't. I fucking can't.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, here's my question though. With those chicken nuggets, are you going to use any sort of dip to them, or you just eat them head up? Just eat them straight.
Oh fuck no! I need dip with it. Come on now. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am crazy. Don't get me wrong.
Not
I am
like
crazy.
that,
I'm sorry. I just
You are crazy, lady. Jesse, that's the one honest thing you said here tonight. She just admitted that she's crazy, and I do not have any argument with that. I say she's crazy.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
And when he started talking about the chicken nuggets, did anybody sense that she was ready for some type of sexual conversation? Shidoshi, thank you for gifting the 5 memberships. Appreciate that, Shidoshi. Anybody catch on to that little bit of uncomfortableness? Like she was like bracing for another sexual hit about the food. And those of you who listened to the 3 disgusting vile sexual shit conversations that he had with the woman from Germany, you know about chicken and chicken nuggets coming into effect in Wade's repertoire of dirty, twisted sexual deviance. I won't say any more.
I'm not
like
crazy like
that.
that. I'm only crazy for you.
You know
I'm
what
only
to
crazy
do.
for you.
Yeah, with those, but you know what are you gonna use? What are you gonna do?
I bought Chick-fil-A sauce. So I have Chick-fil-A sauce and some, 2 other Chick-fil-A sauces, I think. But I'm normally a ranch girl. Are you a ranch or blue cheese person or neither?
Ranch, the first one, and I'm huge on.
This is just July and August of this year. The calls are estimated to be from June, July, or whatever, August, June or July of 2024. She's asking him what his food preferences are. This is how not well she knows this guy. She doesn't know much about him at all. This is almost like a date. This is like their first date. But she's really courting him good in phone call number 3.
Like real big on.
Oh, same. I'm fucking
big.
obsessed with a ranch, man.
When I dip something in there, it's not just barely dip it. I'm talking about submerge.
It's fucking crunch. Like, you don't question my sanity with the amount of ranch use.
You know what? And I question when I just see them barely touch it. It makes no sense to me. You have to like.
It doesn't. I'm like offended by people who like just barely dip in. Like, that's disgusting. You're just like, that's raw dog and the chicken tender there.
Oh man, honey.
Raw dogging the chicken tenders. Did anybody hear her say that? Ugh.
Acceptable. Yeah, that's not right.
Gross.
Right. Revolt me.
I love that you drench yours in ranch too. Great.
Yeah, no.
Another thing we have in common.
Yeah, baby, they sell like packs of ranch in here. Remember, I think I read it to you off my list the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how
You said you got some.
how about I fucking come back from going to court yesterday and they throw me in here, right? I'm like, whatever. I see I got 2 big ass bags of like canteen food, right? Well, they put them in my fucking room for me, so they're on my bed, right? And just all my new shit I ordered. Obviously, I can't fucking get it, and it sucks. So it's just over there chilling on my bed, on my fucking shit, and fucking pissed. Man.
I know. I'm just hoping we can get you out of there by tomorrow.
I'm hoping so.
Get a grip, lady.
I'm pretty hopeful about it.
I'm optimistic. I'm staying positive.
How is he going to be out by tomorrow when he's already convicted, found guilty by a jury of his peers of murder, 1st degree, ×2? Do you see how delusional this woman is? I'm hoping we could get you out of there by tomorrow. No, you're not going to move him out of that area that he's in. He's there. He's there until they determine that he's going to move somewhere else. You're not getting him into a studio or a 2-bedroom owner's suite. He's not going into a deluxe owner's suite. Wacko, wackadoo, crazy person, psycho.
I'm going to stay positive, and I'll get on top of it hopefully first thing in the morning as well. So
yeah, absolutely. For sure. It'll be safe.
I know what she was saying, Crystal. I'm saying he's not getting an upgrade to a deluxe owner's suite on the cruise ship.
We'll be good. We'll be able to make it happen. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. And hey, listen, what did Wendy say? She said she's... Wow.
People really think that I was thinking that she was going to get him out. No. We know from all this whole call here that she's talking about getting him into a better location where he'll have better treatment. Get the fuck out of here. This woman's delusional.
that stuff out yesterday, or she was going to?
No, she was going to send it today out, she said. She had, when I texted her the other night when you told me to, she responded yesterday, and she just said, since we're in court today, I'll mail it out by tomorrow. So, I mean,
Perfect.
I didn't ask
Perfect.
her, but I trust that she's mailed it out. I mean, she seems like she's a very respectable human being, so I doubt that she would say she's going to do something and then not do it.
So. Very much so. And then I even like confirmed with her at that day. I was like, hey, you know, I had my girl send you like her address or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. So, but I just wanted to make sure so that everything's coming good.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the first
and
thing
I figured tomorrow, if for some reason, like I said, I'm gonna fucking sniff everything. I'm going to just put my entire face in it. I am. I just said I'll just put my face into it. I'm going to fucking open it.
All right,
if you said you have boxers in there, I'm probably going to wear the boxers, honestly.
Oh, I think they'll actually fit you because, like, hopefully, maybe or not, because for me, they were actually, like, a size small. I really wear, like, extra large. I don't know if they will fit you or not.
Baby,
but
they're probably,
like
baby, my thighs are very thick here, so my thighs are very thick here. So if anything,
you have 1 minute remaining.
What are you trying to do to me right now by talking
if anything, I'll just send you a picture of it, of me in them, because they'll probably be too tight.
Oh, and those will go, and that'll come through too. That would be fucking great.
No.
That would be fucking great.
Can you call me back, or you have to give the phone up?
No.
She's like a drug addict. Can you call me back? I need more of you, Wade. Can you call me back, honey? I'm not done with this. I can't quit you. I need more Johnny Cakes. Johnny Cakes, I can't quit you.
Oh my God. I'm just so happy at least you've gotten access to a phone. Oh my God. I literally would have probably had a fucking heart attack if I didn't hear from you today.
I love you so much. And that's exactly why.
I'm going to have a heart attack if I don't hear from you today. Johnny Cakes, I just can't quit you.
Made it happen where I got the phone.
I love you so much. You're the best.
I don't want you to be feeling like that. And I was literally.
I love you so much. You're the best. You just got convicted and found guilty of murdering 2 people. I love you. You're the best. This girl, Jessie, should take her head and bury it in the sand and just crawl onto the rock that she came out from underneath. Crawl back onto that rock and stay there for a long time. Because this is embarrassing on so many different levels, and there's more of this shit to come. There's more of this coming tomorrow. And she knows. She is the only one that knows how many of these gruesome, gross phone calls she's made. They're all coming out. And she could send as many cease and desist letters. I welcome. Send me one. I'd like to show it on my video and laugh at it. Send me one. Please.
I would just be worried about you.
Missing you so bad.
I'll give you my address.
I'm like,
Okay.
just missing you a lot.
I miss you so much.
Jesse.
I'm happy we can talk here at least. That
How happy
makes it at least a little bit better, my love.
How happy are you about it?
And what are you going to do to me? How happy are you? He's looking for a sexual angle here.
How happy
Oh, I'm so fucking happy, baby. I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. I love you.
Can you say something about your fucking thighs? What are you trying to do to me?
She just grossly moaned back to him when he talked about her thighs. She was like, Where is it? Hold on. Let me get the cops. Pull it over. I've heard enough of this disgustingness.
I'm happy we can talk here at least. That
How happy
makes it at least a little bit better, my love.
How happy are you about it? How happy
Oh, I'm so fucking happy, baby. I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. I love you.
Can you say something about your fucking thighs? What are you trying to do to me?
Thank you for using GTL.
What are you people? On dope? What are you people? On dope?
Last call. Bill the Bear. This one's crazy.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. What you doing?
I was on the app looking at houses.
Oh, really? Like, which one? Which app, though?
I have a couple different apps downloaded on like a realtor app, Trulia, and Zillow. I mean, I'm not too concerned. Luckily, I have really good credit, so I know I'll get pre-approved at a pretty good loan. So
I'm looking on Zillow for a home near your facility where you're going to get the death penalty, where they're going to give you the lethal injection, Wade. I'm looking on Zillow. I got really good credit. My credit score is 800. So I got a really good chance of getting a mortgage, a second mortgage, and I can get out of my trailer park and I could get close to you at Union Correctional where you're going to be put down.
What are you people? On dope?
God, how much longer do we have? I want this to be over. Make the bad man go away.
In Zillow, I mean, I'm not too concerned. Luckily, I have really good credit, so I know I'll get pre-approved at a pretty good loan. So now I just want to try to find, an area that I think I'm going to be most interested in.
Right, for sure.
And when I come to see you on the weekends anyway, I'm just going to get probably a hotel in the area. So.
Right, so you could just overnight.
Not like I would just drive back. Exactly. Probably stay overnight Friday,
so even
Saturday,
if
and then go back
one
Sunday.
more hour on the way there, who cares? Because you're going to be staying overnight.
Exactly. So yeah, so just looking at some houses though. Like I said, I think I'm going to do like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom if I can find something for me.
You know what? It comes into my mind. Move it on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Well, for that to at least start.
Right, to keep it up. That's great. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really good. Yeah. Sounds real great. That sounds really
I can't wait to see you every single weekend. That'll be wonderful.
Me too. I can't wait to.
Your presence.
That'll be really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. It will, my love.
It'd be perfect. It'd be absolutely perfect.
I would ask you what you're doing, but I know you're not.
He's getting his Ron Jeremy voice on. That would be absolutely perfect, baby. While you're at it, come on over here to my cell and let's snuggle.
Doing much there right now.
Nah, usually that question will be kind of warranted, because I could be doing at least a few things. But
I know. Right now, it's legit. Nothing.
Hey, normally when you ask that, I could at least have like 4 things, 3 things I could be doing,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're gonna. You know what you need to do though? I was gonna tell you the other night too. I think I maybe forgot, but I was gonna say to you that the Bridge of Clay book, that shit is bad.
Yeah.
I'm like 200 pages in. Again, I haven't got much forward in it.
He's full of shit. He doesn't read books. He doesn't have the attention span to read a book. He probably doesn't know how to read well. I think he didn't read 1 page of that book.
Of course, with what's going on, but I did get forward some, and it's literally gotten better and better. I think it's
maybe I'll order it then and read it.
I think maybe you should.
Okay.
I wish I could finish it and then let you know, like, hey, yeah, for sure. But I mean, obviously, I can't right now.
Yeah, and you never will because you're not going to read that book. Don't, please stop.
Oh, I think it'll be fun for us to talk about too, and then, like I said, afterwards too, I'm gonna make sure if I can send you books and shit that we'll read books and stuff together.
Oh, when I get to the prison, you can send me everything straight off fucking Amazon, and this shit'll come to me like overnight. I can literally get so much shit off Amazon. Like I honestly, I'm like super thrilled for that. Like good books, fucking, they'd be like, fuck for that. Yeah, we can just read everything together.
You say you just have people who are familiar with things that happen there. Is that how you know about the death row?
So here's what happened. Right. Yeah. So here's what happened.
Here's the bullshit story I'm going to tell you. Here's what happened. This is sort of like the story I told to the Channel 4 news reporter that interviewed me, and then the other news reporter that interviewed me in jail. Listen to the story. I got a good one for you. Hold on a second. And I got some flood land in Florida that I could sell you. Forget about getting that mortgage. Forget about the good credit score. All you need is $90,000 in a Fundly account. I got this flood land for you. You're good to go.
Like there's one officer I used to talk to that worked there. He gave me good insight, but that was a while ago. Now, more recently though, what I'm talking about now and do outside activities together, such as volleyball and shit. A few years ago, you only would go in a cage by yourself. They wouldn't let other death row inmates intermingle, but apparently that's changed. Now they also have a large space, more of what you would call a day room area, and with television things. So but listen, guys can go in there together, more than one guy at a time, more than one person, right? So that's what they changed too, right? So guys are amongst one another. And then what else has changed? She said is the visitation here for us, and is right now is the most important thing in my mind is the visit. So he said that they have a very like large space, and I'm not sure. I didn't probe. I'm not sure if that space goes outside or not. But I do know that it at least is a large space indoors, and I maybe would be hopeful that it would also go to like an outside enclosed area, because that's how it is in prison. But I don't know.
Yeah.
And that, but that it is contact, and that's the most important. So we do know that. And so then I asked Kevin, the lawyer, when he came to see me, and he also confirmed with me, though. He said, yeah, the Congress or whatever the fuck, whoever it was, that the visitation is contact. It's not behind glass. And so he did confirm that, yes. So he did confirm that. So they, over the last couple of years, they've made some really big changes.
Yeah.
So that's what
I'll
I know.
do some research on that then tonight.
Oh, baby, please. Can you?
Yeah.
Really
No, of course I'm going to. Yeah, I'll do something tonight before bed. I'll do some more research to kind of figure out what I can find for it, because that's important to me too.
For sure.
I want to be able to touch you.
Well, yeah.
I want to be able to touch you. Did you just say that? Did Jesse, the one who told her friends, the crazy the crazy Wade Wilson wives, that there's no sexual involvement between her and Wade Wilson? Did she say, I want you to get to that area so I can touch you? Did we hear that right? His honey buns are on the line, says Rebecca. Did she say she wants to have sex with him?
Because that's important to me too.
For sure.
I want to be able to touch you.
Well,
I want to be able to touch you.
I mean, in more than one way, but you know what I mean.
She wants to be able to touch him in more than one way. Wade. Whoa.
Right.
Oh,
we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And listen, like even still too, it's like, you know, there'll be some guys over there that work there, and they'll be like cool with me, and they'll be cool with me, and they'll and some of the things that like some of the things that like are on me, and those guys, a lot of those guys will feel that same type of way, if you get what I'm saying. And yeah,
I get you. Yeah.
Especially.
So basically, what he's telling her is that I got some COs that, you know, you come to see me, we can have a private room or some type of area where, you know, you could do a little more than just touch me. Ugh.
Oh, hell no.
What are you people? On dope?
Yes, they are, Mr. Hand.
Ma'am, trust me.
Yeah.
Happens a lot more.
I know. Trust me. I know.
Like 9 times out of 10.
I can only imagine.
9 times out of 10, right? Yeah. So they're gonna let me, you know, make the move and stuff like that. So typically that's how it will go.
I figured, like I said, it's not. There's probably ways that we can work around this and people that we can.
Hey, baby, what did you say earlier? You're like, fuck that. I'm just gonna
Yeah, you fucking know what I'll do. Like, just name your number. I'm good. Name your number. We're good.
Oh, that's hilarious. My baby's gonna get what she wants. She said she's determined, persistent.
She is, yes, very.
Gross.
You're great, baby. I love you. I love
you so much, Wade.
Yeah, listen.
Like I said,
I love you, baby. I love you so much, Wade. This girl is sickening.
Grateful I could hear your fucking voice today. Literally, I'm just so happy I could hear your voice.
And listen, when I get over to you'll be able to order me the books and stuff, and then me and you, like, you know how you remember the other night you were like doing your little puzzle, like reading a little book or whatever you were doing, or whatever, like just like
puzzle,
simple shit. And you're like, I'm so boring, but I'm like, I love that, and it's like, we could do that together. Like we'll be doing the same shit. We could do it together. We can do it together.
I know. That's what I'm excited for. So, like I said, even though we won't be together, it's like we will be together. You know what I mean? It'll be nice.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I looked at some of this girl's profiles online, and she went and deleted after all of this stuff came out today. So she deleted a lot of her social media quickly, fast. And I don't blame her, I guess. But she looked like she looked like a normal person, but she's not normal. She's got problems. She doesn't know how to think properly. She's got problems. But when you look at her on the surface, you're like, oh, that seems like a nice girl, a nice person. But that's like oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Better believe it every single day. Every single day.
Every single
It always
day.
will be. Yes.
Forever.
It always will be. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Oh, I can't wait to get your fucking clothes in. And the good news is I have like informed delivery. So I don't know how she's mailing it, but I have like, at least for you.
I can't wait to get your fucking clothes. I got informed delivery. My mom pays for it. My mom gets informed delivery, so I'm gonna know when your package comes, and I'm gonna sleep with your shirt, and I'm never gonna wash it. I don't ever want to wash it.
See, I have like informed delivery, so I should know when I'm getting it in and she's shipped it there. But I can't.
It lets you know.
Yeah. My mom, I know, again, nerd. But my mom signed up for it, so I was like, I might as well just sign up for it while I'm here. So I'll see everything that's coming in, but I just can't fucking like get your clothes in.
Does that cost extra money to like do that, to have that feature? Probably does, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw pictures. I have a whole bunch of pictures of her that I saved in a folder, but I'm not going to. Again, I'm not all about doxing people. I don't like that. She's already doxed herself by doing this. She legally, it says your calls are recorded and monitored, and they are publicly available once a case is done. When a case is over, all of your communications with murderers now becomes public record. It's available to the public. And guess what? You can talk about it. You can play it. You could listen to it. You can't stop it. Send me your bullshit cease and desist, and I will show it here and laugh at it. I fucking challenge you to send me a cease and desist. How about that?
I don't think so, I feel like, but if she does, she must pay for it. If she does, she probably pays for it.
Yeah.
I just get it because I have her address here.
Okay. That's cool. That's what's up. I think that like Wendy definitely sent that today, so I don't know, probably.
Yeah, no, I'm sure she did.
Like 5 days.
If it's like I said, the USPS will be probably here by the end of the week or by Monday at the very latest. But I don't see why it would take any longer than Saturday to get here. I mean,
okay, cool.
I think Saturday. Yeah.
I don't think my shoes will fit you, but you got them.
I don't think so either, but I'm still gonna hold on to them. And
You got to listen closely to this. This is the end of it, and it's disgusting.
I know, I'll probably smell those too. I'm going to be honest with you.
Every bit of it.
Because I'm so obsessed with you.
I'm so obsessed with you because you murdered 2 people, and you've been convicted of it. I'm obsessed with you, Wade. You're a killer. I love you. You fucking serious, lady?
Yes, please do. Yes, please.
I am.
Every bit of it. Every bit of it. You'll see things we'll talk about. Hey, with what are they called? They're like I'm trying to think of the little brand. They're like the boxers that are like stretchy material, but there's a brand to it. It's damn it, I can't remember. You'll see them. Whatever.
Oh no,
but just know this.
I can't wait to get those in.
So I think there's only 2 pairs in there. There might be like 3 or 4, but I can't remember. But the turquoise boxers and the red and black are the ones, the 2 that I wore this last 2 days. The turquoise.
Okay, so I'll go for those ones first.
I'll go for those first. The ones you wore for 2 days with all your rotten smell in there. I'm going to go for those first. I just threw up in my mouth.
Boxers and the red and black are the ones, the 2 that I wore this last 2 days.
Okay, so I'll go for those ones first.
She's a pig. I'll go for those ones first. Look at this. Okay. You wore them 2 days in a row in a dirty, slimy, scummy jail. I'm going to go for those first. They were sitting in the box, in the shipping box. Okay, I'll go for those ones first. Holy I said the F word. Holy I'm exhausted. I need to have a drink before I go to bed, and I don't even drink. I don't drink. I need to have a drink.
So just so you know, it's like 3 or 4, but I can't remember. But the turquoise boxers and the red and black are the ones, the 2 that I wore this last 2 days. The turquoise.
Okay, so I'll go for those ones first.
So just so you know what to go after first. That's right. No, I don't.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm literally going to, I'm going to tell you too and be like, yeah, I fucking put my head in the entire goddamn box, and I'm probably just going to wear, that's really my new.
I can't wait. I want to put my head inside those boxers. I'm out of breath. Jill Poppy says, I get tired of the F word. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Jilly. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
So just so you know what to there's only 2 pairs in there. There might be like 3 or 4, but I can't remember. But the turquoise boxers and the red and black are the ones, the 2 that I wore this last 2 days. The turquoise.
Okay, so I'll go for those ones first.
So just so you know what to go after first. That's right. No, I don't.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm literally going to, I'm going to tell you too and be like, yeah, I fucking put my head in the entire goddamn box, and I'm probably just going to wear, that's really my new sleep stuff is your shirts and your boxers, honestly, and that's all I'm wearing going forward.
Hey,
I'm not going to want to.
She's wearing his shirts going forward. Honestly, that's all I'm going to be wearing is your dirty, filthy shirts. And I'm going to put my head inside your boxers. I'm sorry that I keep repeating this back, but she did this shit to herself.
Wash it though. That's the hard thing. And I'm going to have to wash it eventually, but like I'm not going to want to wash it.
No. Well, yeah, not for a while at least.
No, just leave it for like a year or 2. Don't wash it because Wade said, you can't wash it. You know, my boxer, shorts that I wore, my underwear that I wore for 2 days in the hot, sweaty jails. There's no air conditioning in the back of the courtroom where the holding pen is that I wait to come into the courtroom. You know, you see how I come walking out to that courtroom? Well, it's hot, sweaty, and moist back where I am. And I wore those 2 days in a row. You know, I took dumps. I didn't really wipe good because there's no baby wipes in jail. There's really not a lot of hygiene products. You get that tough toilet paper, so you're not really getting a good wipe up. And go right ahead and stick your head inside the box and my boxers. And just wear my stuff. Just wear it. Just embrace it, girl. Just go.
You know what to go after first. That's right. No, I don't.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm literally going to, I'm going to tell you too and be like, yeah, I fucking put my head in the entire goddamn box, and I'm probably just going to wear, that's really my new sleep stuff is your shirts and your boxers, honestly, and that's all I'm wearing going forward.
Hey,
I'm not going to want to wash it though. That's the hard thing. And I'm going to have to wash it eventually, but like I'm not going to want to wash it.
No. Well, yeah, not for a while at least. Hey, I had an idea though. I was thinking about the other day, and I want to know what you think.
Yeah,
about
baby.
it. All right, check this out. So, what if
you stuffed my boxers into your mouth and walked around with them hanging out of your mouth all day? Is that what he's going to say here? You know, because his ideas are kind of screwy, man. I'm afraid to hear what he's going to say here. He's got a good idea. Should I skip over this? Maybe we shouldn't listen to this. This might not be good.
Oh, yeah, not for a while at least. Hey, I had an idea though. I was thinking about the other day, and I want to know what you think.
Yeah,
about
baby.
it. All
What,
right, check
baby?
this out.
I got an idea. What, baby? What can I do for you? What do you want me to do? I'm gross. I'm disgusting. I'm down for whatever. What do you need me to do, baby?
What if you were to get you know that shit called Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, now picture this though. What if, right, we were to get the Build-A-Bear, right? Now I'm also aware that you can buy you can get like a speaker. I think like off Amazon or some shit. The speaker
You can.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can put it in your business.
You can buy them with speakers, baby. You can buy them, I think,
You
with
can buy them
speakers
with
in them.
Well, okay, but then guess what you could do? You can get the speaker, and we can get on the phone sometime when we have time, and you let me say what I want to say to it, and record it, and then you have that put together and stitched into it. So then, like at nighttime and stuff, you could play the bear.
Why are you so cute and so romantic?
Maybe he could tell her in that speaker what he told the German lady in the 3 phone calls. Anybody here bold enough to listen to those 3 phone calls that I uploaded onto Patreon and that phone calls from prison have? Maybe he can give her instructions like he gave that lady from Germany into that speaker, and you could put it in the Build-A-Bear, and then you could play that at night and follow that to the T, what I'm telling you to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can put it in your business.
You can buy them with speakers, baby. You can buy them, I think,
You
with
can buy them
speakers in them.
Well, okay, but then guess what you could do? You can get the speaker, and we can get on the phone sometime when we have time, and you let me say what I want to say to it, and record it, and then you have that put together and stitched into it. So then, like at nighttime and stuff, you could play the bear.
Why are you so cute and so romantic? God, I'm so obsessed with you. You're literally the greatest person I've ever met.
You have.
You're the... Did she just say you're the greatest? I have it up on the screen here. You're literally the greatest person I've ever met. What? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can put it in your business.
You can buy them with speakers, baby. You can buy them, I think,
You
with
can buy them
speakers
with
in them.
man. Just,
I love that idea. I'm going to order that.
And then you have that put together and stitched into it. So then, like at nighttime and stuff, you could play the bear.
Why are you so cute and so romantic? God, I'm so obsessed with you. You're literally the greatest person I've ever met.
You have 1 minute.
Lady, he killed 2 women, and he ran over Diane Ruiz to make her look like spaghetti. And he's proud of it. And he called them the C word. He called both of his victims the C word. And you are saying here on a prison phone call just from June or July of 2024 that you're literally the greatest person I've ever met. You should be embarrassed of yourself. You should probably never step foot outside again. You are a disgrace. I need a drink. I need like a drink, and I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. Wait, there's more. More calls coming tomorrow, by the way. More of this winner coming tomorrow. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Can you believe that there's more of this?
You can get like a speaker. I think like off Amazon or some shit. The speaker
You can.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can put it in your business.
You can buy them with speakers, baby. You can buy them, I think,
You
with
can buy them
speakers
with
in them.
She knows.
Well,
she
okay,
knows.
But then guess what you could do? You can get the speaker, and we can get on the phone sometime when we have time, and you let me say what I want to say to it, and record it, and then you have that.
I could just imagine him. She's like, he says, I'm going to say what I want to say. And she's like, oh, that's going to be so good. I listened to those 3 calls that you did with the lady from Germany. Maybe that's what you can instruct me to do.
Yeah.
So then, like at nighttime and stuff, you could play the bear.
Why are you so cute and so romantic? God, I'm so obsessed.
Why are you so cute and so romantic?
With you, you're literally the greatest person I've ever met.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Here's the grand finale.
I'm like, man.
I love that idea. I'm going to order that then. I'm ordering it.
Or if you wake up in the middle of the night and we're not able to talk right then and there, you press the bear and you hear me just tell you how much I love you.
If I can send you one too when you get to prison, I'm fucking doing that too for you.
Oh, that might be a thing there, because I don't really know.
They might. I don't know either.
On death row, but I know they get like more things. That might really could be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Guess what?
What?
I love you more.
What?
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you more. No.
I love you more. Guess what? I love you more.
You gonna call me back, or you gotta wait for a little bit?
Is it just me, or does she ask him every time, are you going to call me back? He does call her back, because there's more calls coming tomorrow.
What time is it right now? What time you got?
It's about 6 o'clock. Almost 6.
Give me like 30 minutes, okay? Let me let the phone.
Okay, baby. I love you so much.
Hey.
I get it. I love you.
Thank you for using.
So that's how we know. Again, these 4 calls were in concession of calling me right back. We're going to pick up tomorrow off where this leads. This is where it leads off. It's going to be a continuation of calls, and it's not going to. I have it on my phone calls from prison, share it with me, so I'm going to review it when I get off with you guys. Can you believe that I'm going to listen to a little bit more of this nonsense? But they're going to upload it tomorrow. Jumpsuit Pablo is going to review it. Let's let the rest of this play, because I want you guys to hear the end of this, and make sure you go subscribe to Phone Calls from Prison. They're close to 100,000 subscribers. Let's get them over 100K. They deserve it. Let's push them up on. Let's let them get the YouTube plaque.
GTL.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Me at the kiosk. I can't do it. Jumpsuit does it good. So that's it, man. What a show. We did an hour and 45 minutes, almost an hour and 50. Oblivious Benson is here. A lot of people showed up. I'm brave. Yes, you guys are brave for braving it out. If you're new, let me know. If you're very first time here in the chat, let me know if you're new by saying hi. I'm new, DutyRon. Welcome. Thank you to everyone who subscribes and gives this video a thumbs up. Please give it your thumbs up. Yeah, I need a stiff drink. Definitely need a stiff drink. Thank you, Lee the Lion. But I do want to make a mention quickly. The Melton family, I believe it's not the Melton, the Ruiz. I stand corrected. The Ruiz family started a GoFundMe. Her son started a GoFundMe. I made a donation on behalf of all of us here yesterday. So this is Zane Romero. He is the son of Diane Ruiz, and they started GoFundMe, I believe, the day after yesterday. It's got $2,125 in it. I'm going to link it in the description. I know it's not going to come through, but there it is. If you want to go over and support these victims' families, these are her 2 sons, Diane Ruiz, both sons. Remember, he was in court and gave the impact statement, the younger 19-year-old. Go and support. I'm going to link it in the description. If you want, please go and support Diane Ruiz's 2 boys. They are going through it. And again, I sent a $200 donation on behalf of us not just me. It didn't come just from me. It came from all of you guys. And thank you for the super chats and the support, the buying me the cup of coffee app, the Patreon support. All of that is how I can do this and give donations like this to great causes. As you know, we are all about supporting the victims and their families. If Kristine Melton's family gives the okay and they start a GoFundMe, I'll promote that as well. So I want to say thank you and welcome to all the new people. Thank you to the moderators, the replay viewers, the super chatters, and everyone who positively engaged. Remember, it's about the victims and their families. This is what we're here for. But this woman, Jessie, takes things to another level. She is a special kind of vile, evil, nasty, as you heard from all of this stuff, knowing what Wade Wilson has done and still loving on this guy, you need to have your head examined. Go immediately to the emergency room and get mental health counseling. Jem, thank you again for gifting 5 more memberships. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Schmitty's here. I got to say hello to Schmitty. This is an interpreter's nightmare. Too many times. I had a hammer at home. I'm doing this video tonight to highlight and embarrass the people who are supporting this convicted murderer, 2-time murderer. We are a cheerleader for justice. We're not a cheerleader for murderers. And for me, I'm going to use my platform to expose these freaks that are supporting a convicted murderer who's on death row. Sorry, but not sorry. Thank you for being here. Please take a chance, like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. And as I always like to end these, God bless the world, God bless the United States of America, and God bless each and every one of us, but especially the victims and their families. We send them strength, prayers, and positive vibes. Good night. On behalf of Crime Time with DutyRon and Ed Wallace, see you on the next one. Peace, guys.